Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of August 1st through the 15th, 2019. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they do give you clarity. Also, if you want to book a personal or private reading, you can email TemajTarot@gmail.com for a video or email reading, and those payments are accepted on Fridays. And I usually try to post a reminder in a community section. And then if you want to reach me by phone through bill per call, I usually posted a notification stating, hey, I'm currently taking calls at the moment. Go ahead and get in the queue. So make sure you're subscribed so that you can see those notifications. All right, so I have the central issue, Heart of the Matter, as the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Swords, Queen of Swords, Tower, King of Wands, Five of Cups, Two of Wands, and Six of Wands. Okay, so central issue has to do with some sort of cover-up. Someone maybe is not being completely honest or clear about their intentions or what they're doing. You could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or another fire sign, such as yourself, Aries, Leo, Sag. But I think too, someone may be spying on you, or you might be spying on someone. Maybe this person is unaware that you've been spying on them and trying to pursue them or check them out or something here. But yeah, I feel like someone is doing something in secret or covering something up, trying to gather pieces of information. And then we have, the Tower here. So there may be some sort of very unexpected change, or something may be revealed. You may catch someone red-handed doing something. Maybe someone thought that they were getting away with something and you catch them red-handed, which leads to, unfortunately, some sort of separation or breakup. Yeah, it's like maybe you catch someone texting or trying to talk on the phone and whisper to somebody, or it's something that happens and it just kind of, you look at this person completely different. And I think what also is happening is that maybe the person that you are involved with or were involved with, the universe may be trying to take you in a different direction here. This is the universe like, hey, no, over here, this is the direction where you need to go. And then here, I do see a change of plans. It's like someone decides to go in another direction. Now, this could also be you. You might be sneaking away from somebody. You may be, gathering some things, and just all of a sudden you leave someone without telling them anything. All of a sudden you just leave, and someone is just like shocked that you even did that. It's like, where did they go? Why did they run away from me? And it's like someone just is traveling or had the courage to walk out of a relationship or walk out of a situation that they thought that was no longer serving their highest good. Someone suddenly felt inspired to go in a different direction here. I'm also getting something in regards to one of your followers or someone that you follow. Let me see what this Tower is. I feel like if you're in a relationship, something just abruptly ends. Something abruptly changes. Maybe it just catches you off guard. I feel like someone is looking at their life falling apart in their eye, right in front of their eyes. Now, it also could be that, let's just say you were single, but you've been spying on someone to see if they're taken or available. And then all of a sudden you see they're no longer available, or they post something up that really hurts you. You find something out about your secret crush or your love interest that really changes everything, and it just hurts you. Maybe you found out that your love interest was, you know, played for the other team, and you're like, oh my God, are you serious? And you just feel like you have no chance. I feel like something had to happen for you to come to some sort of realization, because you could have been blinded about something. So for some of you, you may have found out that your boyfriend got somebody else pregnant. Or as a man, maybe you're finding out that you are not the father of the child. Maybe there is a water sign that's the father. Aries, Leo, Sag. I'm sorry, not Aries. What am I talking about? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I feel almost like you do some digging and digging and digging, and then find out something that you weren't expecting to see, and you get hurt or sideswiped, like you did not see this coming. It's like being thrown completely off guard. You might find out that someone is pregnant or expecting. Maybe you had your eye on somebody, and then you find out that they just had a baby or getting ready to have a baby. You know, they're not on the market anymore. Or maybe you were under the you were under the, oh my God, why can't I say it? You thought that they were single and available, and it turns out that they are not. You were under the impression, what the fuck? Why couldn't I say that? Yeah, so you were under the impression that someone was single, and it turns out that they're not. You were under the impression that someone was faithful. They're not. If you were in a love triangle, you might be shocked to find out that they chose someone else, or you shocked someone by, it's like you were dating or juggling, and then all of a sudden you decide, hey, I just want to be with this one person, and so you leave the other person, and they just knew that you were going to choose them, and you didn't. But someone is coming to some sort of realization about their direction that, you know, they need to go in, and it just changes everything. It brings some sort of sadness or disappointment here. Now you're feeling like all is lost, but I feel like all is not lost. You know, I do feel like there's something else for you, but you won't notice it until you come out of the little funk that you're in, the little disappointment that you're in. Let me see the Five of Cups here. I almost want to say don't go snooping for something unless you're ready to handle it, because this is coming off like curiosity killed the cat. Like you might find out something that you were not expecting. I will never forget, like, my first love. And he left me home in his home by myself. He was like, I'll be right back. He went off with some friends, and I was like stuck in his room. And this was before a time when people just had TVs in their room and stuff like that. And so I went snooping, end up finding love letters between him and this girl. I was devastated. And I was like, that's what I get for snooping. I should have been looking but I needed to see it. So whatever it is being hidden or kept from you, it needs to be revealed. So also we're getting Capricorn and air again. Something's going on. You might be disappointed to find out that someone returned to someone that they had a karmic relationship with. You may find out that you were a third party situation. You may find out that you were a third party and didn't realize it. And I feel like something you saw at work, or you might see something at work. I also feel like someone has been reading something over and over again, or watching something over and over again. And it's almost like you don't like what you're seeing, hearing, or watching, but yet you keep doing it. And it's just like, why am I doing this to myself? Let me stop looking at their picture. It's almost like, too, say for instance, you ran into an ex and they were with their girlfriend. You weren't expecting that. You didn't think that that would hurt your feelings, but it turned out that it actually did. And then all of a sudden you keep looking at their Instagram or looking at their Facebook, and you're like, you keep comparing yourself to them. And you know, it's like, stop doing that. You know that everything happens for a reason. Yeah, so I feel like you had to have this tower moment so that you could go in another direction, and you're going to be more successful. I do feel like, you're being led in a path where you're going to be more successful. Also, there could be something going on where you needed to focus on your career, or this happened so that you could be motivated to, get out of your comfort zone and do something else that you needed to do or focus on in your life. I just feel like you had to see something. I'm trying to look at this as you being single. I feel like if you're single and you just were not dealing with anyone at all, I still feel like you were spying on someone or looking on someone's page only to find out something disappointing, hurtful, or devastating. Like you've been snooping on a love interest, and it turns out your love interest is in a relationship or having a baby or plays for the other team. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you are going to channel this energy into your work. Something inspires you to start to get out of your comfort zone, like I was saying, and to focus on your career. Like you're starting to focus on your health. You're starting to focus on your career. It's like, oh, I'm glad this happened to me. I needed that to happen. Now I'm, it's like you're acting like Rocky now. You have you found your purpose, and all of a sudden you start changing your whole life around. I'm seeing it like a montage in a movie, like all these different scenes, and somebody running up to the top of the stairs, up and running back and forth, and then finally reaching the top of the stairs and just kind of like being proud of yourself and looking at how far you've come. But it's like you needed failure in order to push yourself in a different path or a different direction here. Now you're writing about disappointment, or now you're writing about love. Now you're really out of your comfort zone now. Something got you out of your element. I'm getting something too in regards to someone coming off as temptation here. Maybe you're coming to the realization that someone was using you for sex. Or maybe you feel like someone just went back to their karmic and you're like, oh, I know it's just sex, or, just something, it's something in regards to temptation. Or if you are in a relationship, you might be having a hard time. It's like maybe there's some sort of dissatisfaction with you and your partner. And so you keep sneaking out on them or cheating on them. Maybe you already got caught once. You asked for forgiveness, told them that you would never do it again. But the minute things are going smoothly in a relationship, it's like some sort of self-sabotage. It's like you go back to temptation, or you might keep running back to what is not good for you. Yeah, you might be addicted to bad behavior, bad girls, bad boys. I'm also seeing that either someone gets caught spying on you or you get caught spying on somebody. There may be some sort of obsessive behavior going on, like someone is constantly watching you, or you're trying to do your work and all, you're like, somebody's looking at me. And you turn around and somebody's looking away. You could tell they were just staring at you. Be careful about your surroundings. Let me see what the devil is. So yeah, I'm also seeing a connection where two people are very much attracted to each other, but they're no good for each other. And they're trying to fight these desires, or trying to fight the temptation. You might be attracted to people who are unavailable, or attracted to people who have some sort of addiction to drugs or alcohol. You may be following someone under a false identity, or someone may be following you under a false identity. So make sure you're not accepting every friend request if you can. I feel like someone has a stalker, especially if you are popular or have some sort of status. I almost feel like you have a stalker. Sun and moon. I'm getting something in regards to a soulmate energy too. Something in regards to soulmate. Someone, you may feel like someone is your soulmate, but they're no good for you. Or you may feel like you're connected to someone who has a codependency some type of way. Now, I'm also getting something about two opposite people. One person maybe suffers from depression or sadness. Some of you may be trying to escape a situation where, especially more so if you're not dealing with anyone, this might be something that you're struggling with, your inner demons, and there's a need for you to confront this energy. There's a need for you to confront your demons. You need to admit that you may be suffering in silence, or that you suffer from some sort of sadness or depression. Yeah, okay, so I'm starting to see some of this too, as maybe you're trying to understand why someone came into your life, especially if you're no longer with this person, but you're still thinking about them, and you're trying to figure out why this person came into your life. I think their purpose was to help you realize something within yourself that you couldn't have seen without them. So this person was like a mirror to your suppressed abandonment issues. If you suffered from some sort of trauma, if you suffered from some sort of trust issues, I feel like this person came to help you realize things about yourself. Maybe this person helped you realize that you are normally, that you don't trust people. Maybe you're like, why can't I find relationships, or stable relationships? Maybe this person is helping you understand that it's because it's been you. You don't trust people. You need to learn how to be vulnerable. You need to learn how to have emotions, to love, to share, because maybe you're coming off as very distant or cold. So this person came into your life to help you realize things about yourself that you were unaware of, your inner demons. And then I get one more thing, something about if you were the third party. I feel like the person that you're involved with has been saying that same story. I'm not happy in my relationship. I'm just in it for, the money or the living situation. And it's like it's hard for you to let this person go because you feel like such a strong connection to them. I do feel like something is an illusion, though. Something may not be real. You may be deceiving yourself when it comes to your desires about somebody, your desires for somebody. All right, I hope that makes sense. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.